Hello, my name is Tom, and today's video is about anger-based marketing strategies. Why? Well, unfortunately, it's more about that damn safe company that I've already talked about like 3 or 4 times. So, here's the thing. It's not really about the safe thing. It's more about content creators, op-ed people on television and podcasts and YouTube, and how they make their money. Um, because even though, it's free, it isn't really. Nothing in this world is free. Somebody has to pay for it, and it's not you. What I'm saying is, you're not the customer. Um, Another individual on YouTube has expressed it very well, and I'll link his video below, and said his message is, you are the product. Access to you is being sold to advertisers, people who want to sell stuff. And in order to keep you engaged and make sure you continue to watch them, they don't, the content creators or the newscasters, news, um, their job, if they're, well, sleazy enough, is just to piss you off. Um, they want to enable your feelings of anger and to some extent fear, because it's easy to translate into anger. And the safe company is a really good example. Now, however you feel about the individual involved and his actions in January 6th, shouldn't be relevant to the facts of a criminal investigation. It should just be, okay, law enforcement determines that they have, they have a suspicion that a crime has been committed. And they do their investigation. Through observation, they may gather more evidence. And they say, okay, we think there's more here. They go to the judge, they provide that information to the judge, and it goes on from there. There's a process here, and that process is not being respected. And people are saying, well, he's a regular person just like you. And if this can happen to him, it can happen to you too. I mean, I'm paraphrasing and I'm oversimplifying it on purpose. But they want to sow that distrust. And now I saw a guy who I otherwise, respect his opinion and take on things. I think he's going along with the shtick because he has a fan base that it relates with, that can relate to it, and he's got a big company logo of the safe company with a giant red X across it, and now he's sponsored by and selling you a product to you know protect yourself from intrusion and thieves and you know 3-letter organizations in case they're searching for your whatever. And he references money and valuables and what he termed Second Amendment stuff. And what he was basically advertising to you was about $20 worth of PVC marked up, depending on which package you buy, between 500 and 1,000%. And you know, it's not even his product, but the people who make it were paying him. He didn't say a damn thing about, the safe company, your FBI searches, or anything. And then suddenly, somebody with a product to sell offered him cash And now he's jumped on the anger bandwagon. You need to be worried about these three-letter organizations, and maybe you have Second Amendment things that you need to hide or protect. And okay, he's playing on people's fears of their rights being invaded, and he's stirring up anger in order to sell you a product. And it's a very effective marketing strategy. $20 worth of PVC. Cheapest thing they had to offer, I think, was $112 per package. I think the most expensive one was well over $200. No, that's a pretty big markup, especially to tell you to go dig a hole in the yard and bury your stuff in there because that might protect it from big government. That's a lot of effort to go through to pay somebody to give you something so you could go dig a hole and then put your stuff in it. But because the emotional manipulation is there, people will do it. That's something to think about.